Okay, someone else intro today. It's always me.
Mary. I feel like this is your episode. You've come through with this topic. You reckon it's going to be a hit?
No, we were talking last night at dinner, and I said to Michael, "What is something funny or something bad that happened while you were travelling?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, I thought.
No, I think that's a great topic.
Question.
I like it.
Like you did a lot of travelling, so I'm sure you had a lot of little funny stories.
And it's funny, I don't even know how to think about it.
My ex-boyfriend told me a story once when he was traveling through South America. He had anal sex with this girl and she shit all over him and all over the bed.
Moral of the story, don't shit where you...
I might tap out of this.
Yeah.
Well, you guys wanted to know about things that have happened overseas. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
It's 7 in the morning.
Mate.
Like, I'm trying to enjoy my coffee. My son is in front of us having breakfast, and you're talking about your ex-boyfriend's pooey dick.
Oh, stinker.
Like, who wants
sausage.
stink dick?
Is that... Yeah, I think that's a thing.
And then, like, it's like he told you, and then you were with him.
Oh, well, he was a clean person. But he just told me this story that happened to him overseas.
But his penis wasn't.
No, and that's what came to my mind when you said something that's happened to you overseas. Crazy.
But that was his story to tell.
Got that stink dick.
I don't have any stories to tell crazy. No, I've got 5-star travel stories.
Oh. Very
I mean, I've
demure,
done...
I have a lot of stories I could actually tell you overseas, but...
Yeah, but what do they all involve?
You were separated.
Yeah, I know. Like, tell stories that don't involve assholes and dicks.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean, I have a lot of stories that I could tell you overseas, but like...
Yeah, all of Martha's stories are like, and it was horrific. We're at the 5-star resort and the breakfast came out and the toast was burnt.
Mum, is that me?
No, that's not her. She'll say, Larry.
I wouldn't say that either.
What would you say then?
She'd say, excuse me.
No, I would just complain to you guys and say, I can't believe we're paying fucking $12,000 a night and this place is so shit. That's what I would say.
Yeah, so my liver doesn't cost
Your travel stories aren't relatable.
No, Michael, I have relatable travel stories.
Kani mum.
Have your eggs. Eggs, baby.
Kani mum tofu. Kani mum pulaki.
I don't think talking about illegal things is good either.
But it was good.
Fine. It was fucking 15 years ago. Like, dig it up now, Dan Andrews.
Yeah, Dan.
Oh, they dug up your driving fines, didn't they?
Yeah.
Literally, I got a letter in the mail for $38,000 in fines from back in when I had just graduated high school. I think it was 2006.
I thought it was 2008 when you were born.
I was born in 1988.
Yeah, I've lost it.
Yeah. So that's... Anyways, let's not go there.
Do you not want your eggs today? Get your rubbish truck. Get the rubbish truck.
No, the reason why was because this year we were in Cyprus.
And you guys got robbed, I know.
We got robbed, but also we went to this beautiful beach. We were lying there, and I was facing that way, and in front of me I had...
Okay, so...
Let her tell the story.
I know. Can I just say, because she's struggling to intro the story. So it was a beach day. You was at a beach. You were hanging out and you didn't know it was a nudist beach?
No, it wasn't a nudist beach.
Oh, okay.
The beach is packed now. Every beach we went to was like real touristy. It was like 1 million people on the beach. You couldn't even find a spot in the sand. So I was sitting here. Christy was in front of me there. And then there was a man and his wife, a couple, there.
Oh, so everyone was sardines.
Everyone was sardines. Anyway, this guy kept looking at Christy. You know, Christy's got a nice butt. She was wearing her bikini.
She's hot.
She's cute. And she was lying there. Now, I'm like sort of people watching, and I can...
How old was he?
About 57.
Oh, it's
Dad's age.
Yeah, about probably Dad's age. Now, he was sitting there, like sitting up with his knees, and Christy's just lying there, unaware of what's going on. And I can see this guy starting to pull his pants down, and I go, no, he's not going to pull his pants down in front of the kid. Like, his balls would touch her face. That's how close
I mean,
they
she's
were.
not a kid.
She's not a kid,
But to
I
you,
thought,
she's a kid. She's an
20.
adult. But I'm saying, just for the audience, so
yeah, she's not
you
an
know,
adult.
she's an
Anyway,
adult.
She's not an adult.
She's
Well,
an adult.
you know.
I'm watching.
The baby.
I'm watching, and I thought, nah, he's not. Maybe he's going to itch his bum or something. Anyway, this guy starts pulling off his bathers, and now I'm sitting a little bit on the hill, so I've got bird's eye view of his Kransky, his poached eggs. They're all hitting the sand, and I'm just going like, no. I think he wanted to show Christy what he had.
Wow.
Because he waited for his wife to go into the water, and then he wanted to pull out his memorabilia here.
Well, was it a Kransky or a Frankfurt?
What's the difference?
What?
Size.
Size, hun.
Frankfurt's are
Wasn't
very
a
small.
Kransky. And it looked like he shaved, so he's been fixing himself
Oh,
up.
that's nice.
Oh,
At least he
he's
shaved.
got a prep.
Yeah, he prepped.
And
Yeah.
so did it touch her face or anything?
No, well, almost. Anyway, Christy
said-
was still unaware. He was still trying to demonstrate, put it on display.
Demonstrate.
And then I was just like in shock. Anyway, he goes in the water. He was wearing he put on orange bathers with no underwear, so you can see the penis on the skin. Anyway,
So much dick talk in this, but go on.
no,
yeah.
I know, but anyway, Barbara comes out and I go, that man that you see. Anyway, he got out of the water and then he was standing right in front of me and just sort of posing. I go to Barbara, this man's sick. I go, do you know what he did? And I told Barbara. Barbara was in shock, and I go, I think he wanted to show your daughter his package.
You know, the funny thing to come out of this is that I always wonder, like, what would his story be when he was telling? I feel like his story would be, I was just trying to get change at the beach, and this woman wouldn't stop staring at my penis.
And
Because she
I
looked
just
at
finish?
it. I don't think you blinked.
no, but I was looking
She
there.
followed-
I was
Who,
there.
Hawkeye?
She followed Dick from sand to beach.
That thing was dragging along. Then he gets out after he was doing his penis stand, like, look at me. I thought he was sick. Barbara goes, he's looking straight at you. And I go, yeah, don't look at him, Barbara. Turn away. I go,
George Costanza.
turn away. Anyway, then he takes his shorts. Behind him, from, say, 10 steps, was the changing rooms. I see his feet because you can see underneath. He went and he changed. And then he came out, changed. Like, why couldn't he change instead of putting it all on public?
Big deal. It's just a fucking peen.
But there's a young girl, like, you can see she's almost sitting on your lap.
She's not 14. She's 23, 24. Like, she's a grown girl. So it's not illegal. He wasn't being, like, creepy. He was just being a sleaze.
But why didn't he change in the change room?
Because he was being a sleaze.
Yes, that's what I'm...
Okay, different between being sleazy and being a fucking ped, you know?
But do you think this is, you're viewing it from an Australian mindset
Exactly.
and
I
not
think
a
you
European?
are. In Europe, man,
They're
they
a lot
don't
freer.
care.
I'm not saying it's the right thing
Then
to
why
do.
didn't he change again there?
Well, she has got a point. Why did he then go
Why
into
did
the
he then
change
go
room?
there? Because his wife was sitting on the towel next to him.
Ah.
That's why.
So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, she's living with a deviant and she doesn't even know.
Aren't we all, Mum? Aren't we all?
No, we're not. Some of us live with great men who don't just pull out their Kransky's on the
Oh,
beach.
I could say a lot of things here.
Can I say something? Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm scared here now.
What about the time when he pissed out of the fly screen
That was
out
an
of
honest
his bedroom
accident.
window
That was
that's
honest
on the
mistake.
ground floor?
That was an
Oh
honest
yeah, sorry, I
mistake.
My
slipped
beeps
and I pressed my dick against the fly screen and pissed
I feel
through
like-
it. Well, Martha was in the
Michael,
shower because I was too
what was
cold
it?
to
Listen,
leave my room.
this story's
Listen,
been spoken
Linda,
about
Linda.
online plenty of times. We don't need to rehash it.
I need to bring it
I'll
up.
give you
I
the very
actually
quick synopsis.
stay awake at
Michael, some
night
people don't know.
thinking about this. Sometimes when he's snoring next to me, I swear I think of this and I think, like, the rage that builds inside me when I think about him doing this.
I'll give you the short story.
Don't worry about it. Don't
But
even
he
worry
has
about
a
it. I
right
just
to-
gave you
But I'm
the
not.
story.
I'm not justifying it. It was the wrong thing to do. But in that moment, it was a very cold night. Martha was in the shower.
It wasn't that cold.
The toilet is in the bathroom with the shower, so I couldn't go in there.
You could have, because he had seen me naked. It's not like he couldn't come into the shower now.
Well,
he has conversations.
you know what? You're right.
Everest,
I could have gone in there, but I decided that the room was nice and warm and toasty, and I really had to go to the toilet. I didn't want to leave the room because it was cold out of the room in the hallway. So instead, I just opened the window and I pressed up the Kransky and went straight out over the into the garden.
But the ricochet would hit.
There was no ricochet.
But not only that, where he lived in a court in like with
it
the
was
other
dark.
townhouses.
No one would have been able to see
They're
him.
facing him. They're all on the ground level.
They would
A
have
few
gone
days
watering
later,
his garden.
I cleaned his room for him because it was dusty.
No, this is a lie because
Or
the window
Gizelman.
sill was clean.
Or Gizelman, on my life. On my
More
life.
clean and our clean, Michael.
No.
On my life, may God strike me when
Don't
I
say
cleaned
that.
his room. There were droplets.
No.
I love
That's a
Benny
lie.
Upson.
That's a lie.
Oh, whatever. You can call it a lie. I cleaned it. You didn't. I saw
cleaned
the
it
droplets.
too.
The dust had
Can I just say-
coagulated them.
Did you have a fly screen?
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
fly
Then
screen.
how's the piss gonna?
Because you can press it right up.
But there's droplets after.
Nah.
Yeah, he pressed it right up.
Kransky's mouth was on the
Touched.
No.
Yes, Mum.
Oh,
That's
Yes.
got dust and germs.
Yeah, and he put his dick on it. Imagine where else he's put it.
And then you're worried
I
about
can't
the
even
shit
think.
dick.
Then
Mate,
you're worried about anal sex.
Mate, anyway, that story when I originally told it to Martha, I don't know why I said it. I said it because I thought it was humorous. Anyway, we almost broke up. The
No.
only reason we're still together is because of her best friend Arthur, who told her, give him another chance. He's a good guy.
No.
Otherwise,
I
we
swear
wouldn't have been
to you.
together.
Theo's Kransky would still be stuck there. It would be moulded there because it'd be chopped off. It'd just be free falling.
Anyway, this episode was about travel stories. That's not a travel story. That's a home story for a different
Actually,
time.
that is literally the only time we ever have nearly broken up. Like, we have
What do you
never
mean?
had a
The
breakup.
first time, we can do a whole episode about all times we've almost broken up. When we were in Sydney, I walked for 3 hours.
Mate, I'm still trying to break
We weren't
up.
really going to break up then, though.
Yes,
that was
we
just
were.
a fight.
I packed my bags.
Nah, but
And then-
I knew.
And then it
we
got to
were
the point where
friends.
she cried and said, no, don't go.
I did not.
Please
did.
don't
Did.
go.
No,
Don't
we
go.
had a fight in Sydney because you were being all weird.
No. The
'Cause
first,
you're-
now we're getting off topic, but I'll tell a story. When we moved to Sydney, had gone from living separately to living together, and it was very intense. We didn't really know a lot of people in Sydney. We were trying to figure out our careers. I just stopped teaching. I didn't have an income.
Yeah, he
Martha
was
was
having an
figuring out her
identity
social
crisis.
media stuff. And
was killing
we were
it.
just fighting each other. We were fighting. We
know
were
why.
arguing every day.
Why are you? I was not figuring anything out. I was sweet.
but
I
you
wanted to
living-
move
You
there.
already lived in Bondi. You knew.
But I had moved for her. I moved. Yep. I said I'm going to
Yeah,
uproot
so
my
Michael
entire
was
life.
having an identity
I'm gonna
crisis.
stop my career.
Valid.
And then she wasn't letting me figure it out. She's like, what are you doing? Let's go. Get your shit sorted. Anyway, we kept having arguments to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to take
Babe.
a long walk. I walked for 3 hours to
Can I just
clear
say
my mind.
something?
I came back. I packed my bags and I said, I'm going. And you said, no, please don't go. We'll figure
No,
this
wait,
out.
can I say something? No, anyway, all right, you've made it a short story, but it was not, that is not how it went down. And I
it was
wasn't
okay.
saying to you, hurry up, get your shit sorted. This was because you had just left your job. There was a lot of uncertainty for you.
Yeah.
And I said, don't worry about it. I can afford our rent. I'll cover rent. I'll do all these things because it's not going to be forever.
Yeah, but
like
you don't
you
want
are
to be
going to,
in that position.
as a man, yes, you don't. So you were very conflicted and going through whatever in your mind. Because I was sweet. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I loved him. Of course, I'm happy to pay rent for us until you sort your life out. You would do the same for me, would you not?
no.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is what happened. That's how the argument started. And he was fucking going through his own shit. I said to him that I don't care, as if I care. I couldn't care.
Yeah, but
I love you regardless of
it
how
didn't
much
matter
money you
what you
make.
thought it was always in my head.
That's why we had the argument, and that's why he said he was going to leave. And then I said to him, don't, it's not, this is your, we're going to lose everything that we've like fought for and our relationship over this like stupid fucking insecurity.
You should have let him go.
Yeah, I would have came straight here and would have been living with you.
But
Now,
that is...
Okay, then that's fine. Everyone argues, everyone fights, everyone has time apart, is what it is. I want to get back to the original topic of the travel because there's a story I've just come to my mind that we have told a few years ago. It involves Martha walking down a street in New York and a dog and a man.
Oh my God.
I don't know
How
how
did
you
I forget this story?
Because you've suppressed
And you're
it.
telling us about exes.
Yeah, so
Guys.
this, and I apologize because this is going to come back around to dick talk.
Guys, no,
My bad.
I'm gonna put my coffee and my kuluri down for this.
Oh, the polluti.
I'm gonna put my kuluri down for this. I'll just leave it there for now. Okay. This was pretty much when we were fresh off the show. And if I had, no, I'll start by saying this. If I had told you this story without the photo evidence, you would have thought it was complete bullshit and it was a lie. But at this time, we were fresh off the show and paparazzi had followed us in LA and New York. They obviously, one of them must have been Australian and knew who we were or something like that, because I don't know why any American paparazzi would know us. I just assumed he was an Aussie or he got, I don't know. Anyways, we were walking in New York around Times Square in that area, and we had just gotten a hotel there for one night because the hotel that we wanted to stay in, it was booked. So we had to wait one night in this like dodgy neighborhood in Times Square. We're walking down the street to get a coffee. It's the morning, and we're walking down to get a coffee. There's a lot going on. It's hustle bustle. It's New York.
New York.
Anyway, there's a man, like a homeless man, like lying on his little area that he'd made for himself with his dog. And this dog would have been like a pit bull or something. It was a big dog.
It was a medium to large dog, yes.
Man, this dog was bigger than me. Anyway, the dog was like standing up on the man and like humping him. And the man was like trying to stop him, whatever he was trying to do, or I don't know, because I was trying not to look. As we're getting closer, the man is jerking the dog off and like facing the jerk motion out towards the pavement, towards the footpath where people are walking. Now, I'm close enough to see this. So guess what happened? The dog jizzed on me. Like, I swear to you, I wish this was a lie, but this is fucking Times Square. Like, this is New York. The dog blew its load on me. It got me. Like, when I tell you, I was so disturbed. I think we went and bought a new T-shirt
We were
after.
dry reaching.
Yeah.
I was gagging when she.
And
I
the
didn't see it. I was
funniest
next to her,
part,
but I didn't have the awareness.
Like, the most fucked up, funniest part in this story, hindsight, the paparazzi got it on film. He got it on camera.
There's a photo of
The dog,
man, the dog.
homeless man, Michael, and I.
Yeah.
That's
I got
sick.
jizzed on by a homeless man's dog in New York. Like, tell me something more fucked up has ever happened to you. Please tell me in the comments.
We need to hear people's stories.
Yeah,
We do.
We do.
I'm just gonna. We're not gonna dwell on that because that's done. I don't want to talk
That
about
was
it.
so sick.
That's sick.
There's
And I was worried about Kransky and poached eggs
Bad.
on the sand.
I know.
and now I feel like everyone can relate to this type of story. It's when you get crook guts overseas, and for Martha and I, it was coming from Mexico back to America.
Every time we go to Mexico, we always end up leaving shitting ourselves.
I've heard stories, people coming from Bali and shitting all over the plane, like 6, 7 of them, and they can't get in the toilet, and there's
That's
shit
bad.
everywhere, on the seats, everywhere.
Oh my god! Imagine this.
Because they can't get in and they've got the belly. Yeah.
That's why Bali's not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
You know what? Mexico's not bad because you don't get Bali belly or anything like that. Like, you're not sick. You just get a little bit of a bug in your tummy. It lasts a few days and that's it.
But we decided to eat the street food.
Yeah, we ate street food. Like, we ate literally like the proper street
And they're
food where the
super clean, the
locals
Mexicans.
eat.
Do you remember?
And we knew it was dodgy, but it was so good. Like, it was so fucking tasty.
was
You
amazing.
can't not have it.
What about when we went to the market in LA and I forgot that I had crook guts and
And
I
he nearly shit
got
himself.
a coffee and I
an enema.
took 2 sips of the coffee and I
I
thought,
said to him, why would you have, I'm not having my coffee. I'm going to take it back to the hotel in case I need to shit
it
myself.
was just habit, you know. And I had 2 sips and I thought to myself, something's wrong.
You had to see the look on his face. I've never seen this look
You know
on
when
his
it's
face.
gurgling,
And I-
you know
and
what's
I-
He was
coming.
walking in the
I
laneway
thought-
looking
yeah.
for somewhere
No.
to shit.
Sweating.
I said, if you shit
I-
in that laneway.
I called an Uber and it said 5 minutes and I thought, I don't have 5 minutes. I'm going to go and stand in the laneway. I'm going to find a corner because if this comes, I'm going to have to pull down my pants and shit in a laneway in the middle of LA. Then
I said to him, babe, just go in that restaurant
This
and
is-
ask to go to the
Olive
toilet.
Tree.
$18.
Olive
Yeah,
Tree,
it's
a
like
high-end
Brad Pitt or
restaurant.
like some
Olive
celebrity
Tree
owned.
is
And
not
al-
high end. Olive.
No, it
Is
is.
it olive? Yeah.
In LA, fig and olive or something.
Oh, that's
It's
Oh, yeah.
Not olive tree where we used
And
to
all
go.
the waiters are in like their bow ties and their nice white shirts, and I'm walking in going, use the toilet. And I think he saw the panic on my face because they were setting up for lunch or whatever. And he goes, yeah, just go to the back corner. Freshly cleaned toilets, did my business, came
Did
out.
you clean it
Did
before
you clean
left?
it after?
Of course, I always clean the toilet after I leave and then just head down and I ran out of there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's people who have like bad gut
Yeah,
stories.
and I think we should read them out. Like
I
some of the
feel
stories.
like- Yeah, I think when you're overseas. Look, I love Mexico. It's one of my favorite places to go on a holiday. And I know, like, every time we go, we always get, like, this tummy bug, whatever it is, but it stops. It's not like Bali belly where you're that sick, you need to go to hospital.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You just have a little bit of loose stool.
No, I
for a
read
day or
that
two.
story on, I can't remember where I read it, but when they got on, all the friends go, oh my God, I've got Bali belly, I've got to run to the toilet. And that person goes, no, I'm fine, I don't feel anything. And then ended up shitting all over the seats, and that poor air hostess.
I wouldn't clean it if I was an air hostess. I'd need Hazman to come and clean that.
Hazman.
Yeah.
Like a hazmat suit.
Hazman.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's hazmat.
Hazmat.
Yeah. We Greeks call it hazmat.
Hazmat.
Ο χαζός ο άνθρωπος που καθαρίζει τα σκατά. Χαζός means dumb. So, χαζός,
Georgie,
Man.
baby, what are you doing over
it's
there?
got the bottle
Oh, he
scene.
wants water, but it's
Come,
an empty
you want some
bottle.
water, baby?
I'll get his bottle here.
You want
I'll get
water,
it.
mommy? Oh, sweet baby.
Θα φας το
Come give me a
αυγό.
cuddle.
Yeah, Chocho. Hold it.
Θα φας το
Georgie,
αυγό.
aren't you eating your egg Mama made you?
Ah.
Why are you eating your egg?
Let me.
You know what?
Hold on, let me just see. Oh, I can't see the time. Should we wrap or should we go one more?
Oh, hey, Mama.
I mean, I've got all
I
this.
thought that was a good topic.
That was a great
Like,
topic.
Look where we went, like it,
Yeah, we went everywhere.
yeah.
Chocho, come here. Half for daddy. Thank you, baby. Close it. Luch, close it. Hey,
Stook.
come and close it, please. Close the bottle. Here,
Κάνε μαμ, κάνε μαμ.
close the bottle. Oh, yeah, run to your mother.
Come
Oh,
here,
watch
baby.
the
Come to
glass.
Mama. Come here. What happened? Oh, my big boy. What happened? You need a cuddle from Mama?
Watch it, he's got this
On the mic,
raspberries.
please. Don't be on the mic.
You need a cuddle from Mama? What is it? What's on your face? You want a bicky?
Anyway, I thought my topic was
Yeah.
pretty good.
So, please DM us, Instagram.
What do you
Send
want?
us your stories, your travel
Yeah,
stories,
do
if they're grotesque, if they involve
Funny, sad.
whatever. And we might read out some of them in one of our future episodes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more we read about what you guys have done, the more we'll get reminded of things that we've seen and
Sorry,
happened
but
to
no
us.
one's had a dog jizz on them.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah.
Imagine they have-
Mine's nothing.
Honestly, we could be friends forever.
All right.
Oh, did he just fart?
Are we out? Bye.
We're done.
Bye.
See ya.